Good morning. It is Friday, June 16th, 2023. It is 6:49 a.m. in my locale. Sorry about the lighting. You can try this one. Hang on. You can always add another overhead light and see what we got. Yeah, again, it is 84 degrees in my locale. That's about as low as it got last night, which is pretty much what the summer looks like here. All right, so yesterday I had some talk with one of our captains because we have a Coast Guard inspection coming up, and we were going through drills and things like that, which is fine because of what I did in my past life. I understand procedures and drills and audits and all that. And if you understand it, oh, God help you. Next up, a couple of tours. Again, still using the small boat. For some reason, my boss, who's busier than a son of a gun, he can't get that boat painted, so there's a possibility I'll paint it. Like I said, I thought it got painted. It didn't get painted. So it might be me, might be somebody else, might be, I don't know. I also have to water my plants today. This morning, it's looking a little overcast. My neighbor went away for a couple of weeks, and they gave me their plants. They want me to take care of them, which is perfectly fine. They took their dog with them. Their dog is the big Irish Wolfhound. So, but yeah, then I did a little reading last night, doing a little stuff on my super secret project, and then had some dinner. Hey, you had dinner too? And then we went to bed. Now, we didn't sleep 100% because at about 1 o'clock in the morning, I felt something on my foot. And there's a little 5-watt light on behind me. I kicked my foot out because I was half awake, and I saw something fly across the room. Well, that'll wake you up real quick, won't it? So I turned on the lights, got ready for bear. Even the dogs woke up. They were like, whoa, what's going on? I was like, all right, we'll be cool. Took a look around, couldn't find anything. Put Queso down to go to the bathroom on the pad, put him back up. Took Bodie down. Bodie didn't have to go. Kicked him back up, and then turned around and sitting on the corner right about, there. It's right there. Past where the bathroom is, because you see the bathroom's open. I'm taking the steam out of it. I got my shower. There it was. That big. Our first frog of the season. Just like last year, they get in through the air conditioning duct. So what they do is they follow the water, and they get in, and then you find them on a wall. And so he happened to be there. I just went, oh, there you are. Grabbed him. Opened the door. Gone. But it took me about 40 minutes to go back to sleep. So we pretty much napped until about 4:30, and then we got up and got our day started. Welcome to summertime in the Everglades. So let's start with our poem. The middle way involves a willingness to accept either rebirth or no rebirth of consciousness in another life. But the problem of rebirth of craving is the most universal, as well as the most significant and most urgent, for it pertains to all times, regardless of whether it be in this moment, this life, or future lives, if there are to be future lives. If one has solved this problem and is freed from craving, then all the other problems cease to be problems, for respect to them has ceased to crave. This is from Dialogues of the Buddha. And I remember when I read this the first time, what's being said here is that crying, that need, that want, that craving, that gotta have, that whatever. Once you get rid of all that and you just go, okay, here it is. This is existence as it stands. Let's take it one moment at a time and let's move forward. Well, if you're hungry, remember a couple of weeks ago or a couple of days ago, if you're hungry, eat. If you're cold, put on a coat. But instead of worrying about, well, does my coat match my hat? And I need a third coat, and I don't know. And then not being able to put away your coat, that's the craving. That's the problems. That's where the I like to call it the stress starts. So very powerful, very, very powerful. Good meditation for that. No, you're fine. So moving forward, our daily rune book. And yes, I always pull the runes, and I always look over at her. Right? Okay. that is one we don't pull very often. Here, hold that, please. Thank you. Okay. That is the Rune of Possessions. And I am blanking on the Futhark name of that, so don't hold me to that. Let me see if I can find it. Fehu. We did pull this one. Rune of Fulfillment. Ambition satisfied, love fulfilled, and rewards received. Remember getting something done the other day and then getting back to it? Nourishment from the worldly and the sacred, as above, so below. Probe the meaning of profit and gain in your life and look to care to know whether it's wealth or possessions, or you need well-being, self-rule, and self-growth. You must conserve what you have already gained. Yeah. If you've gained mental clarity and peace, don't give it up to an emotional vampire. Don't give it up to purple-haired screaming Mimi. Don't give it up to a Karen. You have cultivated your own peace. That doesn't belong to anybody else. It belongs to you. You can give it to whoever you want or not. That's up to you. It urges vigilance and continual mindfulness, especially in times of good fortune. Right, don't lose the path. Have gratitude, continue forward, keep working, don't rock on your heels. It is then that you are likely to collapse yourself into our success and then behave recklessly in another. That's right. Don't rock on your heels. Keep and say, oh, this is successful, so keep moving forward. Little steps, big step, but keep going forward. Enjoy your good fortune and remember to share it. I'm going to stop. Look very carefully at me. Share it with those that earn it. Don't just give it away. Don't just throw it around like candy and flowers. Give it to those that earn it. Because if they didn't earn it, they didn't earn it. It's yours. You earned it. Don't just hand it over. It's yours and you earned it. They just demand it. Deny them. Don't hand over what you earned unless you choose to give it freely. But enjoy your good fortune and remember to share it. A mark of a well-nourished self is the willingness to nourish others who are tribe, who earned it. Don't hand it out like gumballs or cotton candy. You earned it. You worked for it. You did all the effort. Now you're just going to give it away to somebody who's screaming that they want it. I deserve it. Reparation. No. You take the little book, you smack him in the head, and you tell him to go away. It's yours. And it's not yours because you stole it. It's yours because you worked for it. So you better be real choosy about who the hell you give it to. Or just throw it away. It is yours. But you can't come back and cry and go, where did it all go? Well, what'd you do? Let's read from our little book. Thus, one who excels at warfare first establishes himself in a position where he cannot be defeated, while not losing any opportunity to defeat the enemy. Okay? So, that means a defensible position, and you don't lose any opportunity. So, that's again a defensible position. For this reason, the victorious army first realizes the conditions for victory and then seeks to engage in battle. The vanquished army fights first and then seeks victory. Vanquished army fights first and then seeks victory. Okay, do you know anybody in the world that screams and fights and then wants to win? I know plenty of people out there, it's like playing chess with a chicken. Doesn't matter if I bring the best Bobby Fischer game to the table, move for move. Chicken's going to knock over the piece of shit on the board and he's going to say he won anyway. The vanquished army fights first and then seeks victory because they're angry, because they have nothing to lose, because they're nothing. They're just noise. One who excels at employing the military cultivates the Tao and preserves the laws. Therefore, he is able to be the regulator of victory and defeat. That's structure and order to me. Okay? If you're not just running pillar to post and you don't have shifting morals and you're just screaming and yelling, no. If you go, okay, I gotta fight, all right, let's put myself or my tribe in a place where we have a good chance of winning and we don't give up any of our advantages. Now, we use the rules and the structures that we cultivated in order to move forward to victory. If you have no morality, if you have changing definitions, if you have wine of the day, if you have no clear structure forward other than to turn on the television or go see somebody and they'll tell you what your thought of the day is, well, then you're not thinking. You are a vanquished army. And those are the ones that scream and yell and they fight and then they want to win. But you don't do that. That little book always says the war that you win is the one you never have to pick up your hands. You don't fight to win. You take the time to set yourself up for success and then move forward with that success. It's a little hard thinking. All right, we're getting a little martial here. I don't want to do that. So let's do it the right way. Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. You. No, I love the belly. Yes, I love it. Your obligatory queso view. Ooh. Anything else? Such a good boy. He's such a good boy. He's going to eat soon. He's such a good boy. All right. And now for the next part of the segment, come here. Come here. You're not coming. You're having a problem. We're still working on this. We are still working on what happens. Oh, boy. And here you are. This is your quiet moment of Bodhi. Queso is still snorting. You want to get down? You want to get down? You want to go over here? Where are you going? What are you looking at? Come over here. I'll put you over here next to Queso. And he's a big dog. They were both. As always, they sleep with me on the bed. We just sleep in a pile. Queso usually up on my head or my armpit. Him, he's sometimes in my belly, sometimes behind my knees. And now he sees something outside. He's a great alert dog, I can tell you what. All right, so let's pull it all together. Rub our eyes and pull it all together. The poem tells us that the only way out of going through things, and he's using rebirth, so I'm just going to say going through every day is a rebirth, is to stop striving for stuff. Stop going, I need this purse, I need this hat. All right. We need a coat? Go get a coat. We're hungry? Let's go eat. Very simple and very, very sweet. Very straightforward approach. I like that. The rune tells us that we're going to be successful. Okay, we're working very steadily every day towards something. Many of us working toward many things. I've always got 2 projects going on. Until finally, that ambition is satisfied. Don't rock on your heels. Don't stop moving forward and go, oh, yay, we did it. No, we got this. Now we're going after this. Just continue. But that's not striving or craving. That is continuing forward in the universe to obtain things, whether it be food for your family, food for you, a meaningful work, whatever that happens to be. If you had a great day, that doesn't mean you not go to work tomorrow. That means you go back to work the next day, right? And the most important thing is the little book telling you to take a position in such a way that is going to set you up for victory. Because the other side, the other army that might be coming at you is just coming at you. They want to scream and yell and throw things and carry on and suck and wave signs and tell you what to think or do, but before thinking about, are we going to win this fight? And there's no way to win this fight when they don't have a clear set of rules and guidelines, and that's what the little book said. The Tao has a series of rules, things we are going to do, things we're not going to do, that are going to propel us forward to that victory. And that's why we win, because we don't go to fight to scream and then want victory. We actually set ourselves up and plan and think about these things before we move forward to that victory. And I think that's extremely important. So your mileage may vary. Please consult your owner's manual. My answer is, I open the door. If there's somebody out there, okay, there's somebody out there. Are they a good person? Are they a bad person? Are they an any person? And my answer is, no. They're just a human figure. I have to figure out every moment if that person is a threat, not a threat, if they want something, if they don't want something. And then the most important thing, because I've already taken that position of how I'm going to structure myself when I open that door, how to get around them. That's the most important thing. Are you a threat or no threat? Okay. Are you crawling around wanting something? Or don't you want something? Alright, well, if we figure all those out, well, now I have a good structure and I know how to get around you. And then I can go off and do the things that I want to do. I can have the life I want to live. I can experience the things I want to experience. Because I don't have to worry about, oh, can I just have a second of your time? No, you can't. No, you can't. You're a threat and you want something. No, go away. Not today. Maybe not tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day. That's an important structure that you need to think about too. The word that keeps coming up over and over is the word discernment. Be discerning about who you spend time with. Be discerning about the information that you look at. Be discerning about the people you deal with. Be discerning about the food you're eating. Use a little logic and common sense and take a look around before you just mindlessly eat. Talk to somebody. Offer something. Be mindful. Because not everybody that smiles to you is your friends. Not everybody that has their hand out wants to take just $1. And not everybody who wants just a moment of your time wants just a moment of your time. That's your thought for the day. Me, watering plants, go to work, feed the dogs, get dressed, go to work, and who knows what's going to happen today. It's Friday. Will I work tomorrow? I don't know. I haven't seen the schedule yet. Probably yes, but the answer is I don't know. So, I want you to have a good day. I want you to have a day where you are successful. Set yourself up for success. Look at the things that you have achieved. Don't rest on them, but be grateful and thankful of them. And remember that the more you want, the more suffering you get. The less you want, the less you need, the happier you are going to be. So let's sign off the right way. If you don't help you, nobody will. Thanks, Mom. Are they like-minded? Do they share your values? Do they have something to offer? If or no to any of those questions, see ya. You're not tribe. Too late for that. Too late for that. When it was help the world, they all peed on it. And then they told us that it was raining. And now we use that discernment to go, no, and if you don't stop peeing on me, I'm going to break your leg. That's the way to be. Don't put up with it. Go out, be successful today, do cool things today, enjoy your day, show gratitude today. But when they start peeing on your shoelaces and tell you it's raining, knock them cold. And do yourself a favor. Make sure they don't get up. Because if you don't, they're going to do it to you again, or they're going to do it to somebody else who doesn't show that level of discernment. Take care of you, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.